Hi, my name is Shannon Donaldson, and I will be taking you through all of the materials that you will be using to present your product and your role plays in the high school Redbird sales competition. So, we are going to start off with our basic model of how we conduct sales here at Illinois State, which is through our SPIN model. It's a value based selling where you're really driving relationship building as your core competencies of making a sale. So it's an everlasting relationship between yourself and your customer. So you can have them coming back and really reaping the benefits from the solution that you provided them. So it is called spin selling, which is overall building relationships with your customers. And what spin selling really is the orientation of selling is very customer centric. So the whole basis of your call here is to build that relationship with the customer. So really driving that you really want to help them have a long-term solution. This isn't just a one and done, thank you for the sale, talk to you never. It's a lasting relationship. So, how you would do this is really build that customer loyalty. The relationship is the most important part of selling because when you have those returning customers, when you drive forth that you really want to help them have a solution that will last them, you will achieve customer satisfaction. And that's so important not only for yourself as a future salesperson, because you will retain your business and you will have happy customers, but the customer also will find a solution that makes their life better. So not only is it partnering for profit on your end, the customer will profit as well. And what we like to think about with driving relationships is the comparison of a patient and a doctor to a customer and a salesperson. So, a doctor really prescribes the patient with a solution that makes their life better. They're healthy, they're happy, whatever the solution may be. It's very similar with a salesperson and a customer. The salesperson's giving them a solution that will make them happy, healthy, live a better life, whatever the situation may be. It's that long lasting relationship that provides a great solution for everybody, right? It's a win win. So, going down to how we would be able to do this through selling, you need to understand your customers and their situation. No customer is the same, so selling is not a cookie cutter solution. Really understanding the customer and their situation, their business, the position that they're in, working for, as well as maybe some problems they're experiencing with their products, is how you're going to be able to provide a solution to them that's specific to help them. And that is what the customer is looking for, something that will help specifically them that's unique to them. And how we are able to do this through our selling at Illinois State is with our spin selling model. And this is a 4-step question process with your customers that really understands those 4 parts. So you start with the situation questions. Situation questions are getting more information that will help the salesperson, which is you, understand their customers' context and their business. So it's understanding, as I mentioned before, what they sell, who they sell to, their product selections, different information aspects of their business, understanding really who they are, what they sell, what they're all about. And it's really important to understand, as I mentioned before, no two customers are the same. So it's really important to uncover these situation questions because this will help you set up for your call ahead. And without really understanding your customer and their role, and as well as their business and their business strategy, it's very hard to understand their needs and how you would be able to help them. So, some examples of situation questions are: who's your target market? What products do you carry? What types of promotions do you have? What are your sales goals? What's your profit margin? And keeping these questions open-ended is going to allow your customer to tell you more information and really dive deeper into what they do and what they're all about. So after you've understood a little bit more about your customer and what they do, what they sell, you can go into the problem questions, which uncover your customer's needs and concerns. Your potential customer chose to meet with you today for a reason, right? So they are looking for a solution to help them either grow their business, save their business, whatever their situation is. And these problem questions are really going to understand why they met with you, how you can help them. And once again, because your customers are always different, no two customers are the same, you as a salesperson should not assume your customer's problems. So you should ask them what their customer or what their problems are instead of telling them based off of what you discovered before. And problem questions are very important because this is a salesperson's opportunity to really understand how the salesperson can help the customer, right? This is your opportunity to understand how you can help that customer and how your solution will make their life better. And uncovering these is allowing you to have a deeper understanding of the problem and really connect with that customer and make that relationship. So some examples of these questions, once again, open-ended, are what types of concerns have you faced with this product? What kinds of improvements would you like to make with this product? And going into deeper with these questions, we have steps to make it more broken down. So to begin your problem uncovering, you want to understand the concern, ask a little bit more of the details of the concern, restate the concern so you know that you understood the customer correctly, and then ask if there are any other concerns. So a basic example of uncovering problems are, what are some improvements you would like to see with this product, Mr. Customer? The customer will say, I would like to increase the variety of my product. So they told you what they would like to uncover or what they would like to improve. And you want to learn a little bit more about that. You say, okay, what about variety would you like to change? The customer says, I would love to see an increase in color variety. I only have 2 colors of this product. So now they told you exactly what they're looking for. You say, okay, Mr. Customer, what I'm understanding is you would like to increase your variety. Is that correct? They say, yep. You say, okay, I understand. Other than variety, are there any other improvements you'd like to make? They may tell you there are more. They may tell you there aren't any more. That's completely fine. Just want to ask to get a better understanding. If they do, in this scenario, the customer says, yes, I would like to improve my quality. So uncovering these problem questions are going to allow you to set yourself up to put it in perspective for them. These problems that they're experiencing will allow you to provide the need for them to purchase your product or hear more about it. So in this example specifically, you uncovered that they would like to increase the variety and the quality of their product. So in the implication process, let's see if they were not able to improve their quality and variety of their product, what that would do to their business. So in the implication questions, you would understand and outline the consequences for the customer if these problems continued. It's important because these create a sense of urgency in the customer's mind that they should make a decision. So in our current example of quality and variety, you are developing a sense of urgency if they were not able to have variety and quality fixed, how that would affect their business. And we're able to create implication questions in 2 ways. One, qualitative, taking through a series of questions and creating that negative picture in the customer's mind, or quantitative, using those facts and numbers to show that in a financial perspective. So taking our quality and variety example into perspective, we're going to start with qualitative. So taking this example, continuing it, say, Mr. Customer, if your variety and quality concerns continue, how would this affect your business? Your customer says, well, we would lose our customers to our competition. You ask, okay, if you keep losing customers to your competition, how would this affect your business? The customer says, we would lose our market share. You say, okay, if you lose your market share, what would that do to your business? Customer says, it would reduce my profit and I would have to close my business. So as you can see through this example, these qualitative, detailed questions, asking deeper and deeper into the customer situation, really puts it in perspective to the customer, saying, oh my gosh, well, I don't want to lose my customers to my competition, market share, reduce my profit, or close my business. These are huge issues. I want to hear what the salesperson has to say to help me. So this is a really great way to put it into perspective, set yourself up for success, to dive into how you could help that customer. So qualitative is a great detailed way to do this. And I want to show you guys a quantitative example, just in case you are into building the pain with the numbers. So I know this is a lot of information for one screen, but of course, if you need to pause it, feel free, but I'm going to break it down. So the steps with quantitative, you would do kind of similar to the qualitative. You would ask your customer, you would like to improve variety and quality impacting your sales. So let's put this into perspective. Your sales goals, you told me, uncovering in the situation questions part, was 100 chairs a month. Your current sales of chairs, you told me, which you also uncovered in the situation questions, was 25 chairs a month. So your sales goals are 100 a month. You're selling 25. That results in missed sales, which are 75 chairs a month. You're losing out on that. Converting this, I mean, you could always stop here, but if you would like to, going into further numerical value, you could calculate this as a dollar figure for your customer. Converting that loss, they told you in the situation questions that it costs them $75, or the price is $75 per chair. And profit from each chair is $15 a month. You convert this loss, they're losing $1,125 a month. You could even convert that into a year, $14,625 a year from their lack of variety and quality. You could ask the customer right then and there, if I were to be able to give you $14,625, what could you do with that money? So building pain either with numbers, dollar figures, or with our detailed questionnaire, as we talked about previously. Both are great ways to set yourself up for showing the customer that you could improve their situation, make their life happier, make their job more profitable, whatever you can show them, how you could help them, is going to set you up to have a great rest of your conversation. And once you put all of this into perspective, you ask the customer the situation questions, tell me about you, your job, what you sell, who you sell to. You ask them the problem questions. Are you experiencing anything you would like to improve on? Do you have any concerns with your business? You went through these implication questions, showing them how if they didn't improve those things, it could affect them drastically in a negative way. You have all the information you need to say, hey, if I said I could help you with these things we talked about, would you like to hear more? And that's when the needs payoff questions come in. They tie everything, the situation questions, problem questions, and implication questions all together. So this transitions you into talking about your product. It creates that value, that relationship selling value that we talked about earlier, to show them that this is important to them. Some basic examples of needs payoff, tying all of this together, is Mr. Customer. I know we talked about how earlier you really want to improve your variety and quality of your chairs. And if you don't do this soon, you'll lose market share and you could lose your business. Would you be interested if I had a solution for you to help you improve your variety and quality so you don't have to do that? Absolutely, I would love to hear that. And building off of the qualitative example with the detailed questionnaire, you could say, Mr. Customer, would you be interested if I had a solution for your variety and quality concerns so we can help you reduce your losing customers, increase your market share and profitability, and you wouldn't have to close down your business? Would you be interested in that solution? Going off of the quantitative example, tying everything together with the numerical value, say, Mr. Customer, would you be interested if I had a solution for your variety and quality concerns so we can help you make that $14,625? And you could even benefit your team, do a renovation, give your employees a bonus. Would you be interested in that? They would say yes, because you created that value for them. They have no reason that they wouldn't go through with it because you're adding value to them. You're creating that relationship that's going to have them have a long-term solution. So all of these spin questions will help you set yourself up for success and your customer up for success as well, because it will show them that they have a need for your product that you are about to pitch them after these questions. So I hope this gives a good rundown of the selling process that you will be using. And feel free to contact us if you do have any other questions, and continue watching the other videos for more.